Good morning, this is Cecil and Blues. Thank you for joining me back for another episode of Darkest Dungeon with the Crimson Court DLC. Today we are going to go into a champion level mission with the buff Fresh Air in the tunnels, and it will also re-trigger that town event. It may also trigger a boss spawn, which is what I am hoping, so that we can take Fresh Air into the tunnels again to face the boss. So let's provision for this one. We've got the pickaxes crowding up our inventory again. Hopefully this will go a little bit smoother than last time. We do need to take some blood. I'm going to take 4 blood. And we'll hope it overflows properly. What do I want to take otherwise? Bandages. I think that's it. I think that's what we'll go with. We only have 3 empty spaces, unless we can very quickly uncover a shrine to shatter. It's a tough call if you'd rather have... I'm pretty sure I would rather have 3 items blocking my inventory at the start of a mission than have to pick up 3 items. On the one hand, it means that you can bring more supplies, and the quest items that you're picking up can take the place of supplies. But there's just more space this way. All right, we've got 1 person craving. It's hoping for scouting. What do you think? Let's go west. Meat wagon right off the bat. We didn't bring any herbs, so I'm just gonna skip past the meat wagon. It's our first combat. We got 2 people craving. And we will go ahead and allow him to eat. Is what it is. We'll reach to the back row. That is a lot of bleed. That thing's dead. We will also drink some blood here. I think she might be able to... Nope, did not pick up a kill. Wait, what? Wasn't he at 6 health? I thought he was at 6 health.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Big hits. We can only lance like that, huh? That's less good. Alright, it's okay if he takes some damage. I don't mind that. Okay, we'll do anything for it.
Their formation is broken.
Luckily, she did what we want her to do for the most part. Yeah, let's go for the health this turn. Should more or less kill him. Yeah, he is dead. Slice and dice. That is an absurd amount of crit. But let's be honest here. This is kind of ridiculous. We'll do what we can for her. Buff her up in case she won't get attacked again. We can put a reclaim on her.
A death by inches.
Alright, take the loot. Filling up our inventory, put everyone back in their proper order. And do we want to bandage? 5 damage. Wow, that really hurts. That self-bleed is no joke. We'll have to keep that in mind. Alright, well, good news. We have one of these. Well, as I said, hopefully we'll have a little bit more luck finding these this time than we did in our last adventure. Well, that is a very good heal, though. 9 damage, 9 heal with a crit. Come on, man.
Missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Alright, well, he's rapturous now. We're fine. It happened before camping, so we can use his camping skill to take his stress back down, so it's not a liability. We'll probably want to do a little bit of healing on Houdini there. Nothing in the sack. Basically, story of my life for the last decade. This title of my autobiography. I like that second joke better. Can we rewind it and just pretend I said only that joke? The story of my autobiography. That's the title of my autobiography. Could we maybe get a little bit of scouting so that we can see these traps, so that when I walk into them without disarming them, it's something I can blame myself for? Thank you. Oh, look at all that scouting. Oh, yeah. Okay. No secret rooms in this area. That's for darn sure. We have a curio. We have a curio. More curios. Where is our last quest location? Oh, they're all right there. Alright, so we can clear out our inventory very quickly. We'll head east, use a shovel.
Such blockages are unsurprising.
We have a couple of curios that we might want to poke our nose into. What's in this sack? Nothing. I should not be letting torchlight get this low, especially considering we're running the trinket that gives bonuses in torchlight. Another pack. This one also has a map, but that'll give us nothing. Here is a trap that I see. 100% disarm. Stress is actually pretty much under control. But we have only had like one encounter. Alright, our inventory is now opened up. We are going to continue adventuring. No reason not to kind of explore this area. How do we want to approach this? I think I want to head west. Do some doubling back. The books are not my friends. This will be a combat. There is some more food there, which is kind of unnecessary. Oh, let's start with a serious bleed on that guy. Whew! And a massive crit. Holy cow. Alright, now he is debuffed, so he'll do less damage. He has a garbage dodge. He's going to slow way down. But we should be able to kill these guys here effectively. Look where it hurts is unfortunate. He can't charge from that position. That's good news. I am going to put up my defenses.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
And what do we do next? Let's judgment.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, a backhand. The stun is not damaging us, and it also was reduced in damage thanks to our protection. We will punish to start stacking up bleeds to do the real damage. And we do need to do a little bit of healing, so let's do that. We can still reach him, so I'll do... I should have done the healing. I considered doing a little bit of stress relief. Oh, he's gonna restore... he resisted the bleed. Alright, he could charge us. Let's try and stun him. No luck. We're gonna do less damage here in the second position, which is bad. He did get... Okay, well now we're really gonna do less damage. At least we got that restoration on us. Nice. That should be the end of him. 12 damage from bleed. That was an unnecessary crit, but... Oh, actually, it was fairly necessary. I am not going to touch this table. We don't have the right cleansing tool for it. I am wondering how I should have retraced my steps here. Let's head west. We did get a hunger check. That's no problem. Oh, we can purge a negative quirk. Who's got something bad? Probably our gravedigger there is going to be the most valuable person to get that. Good. It get one of her. It got one of her expensive ones. I would say that was worth it. Cleanse that with a holy water, if I remember correctly. We're also completely out of position. Nice miss, buddy. Returning the favor.
Destroyed.
Okay. We'll be able to kill one more of these, but both of them have acted. It doesn't really matter.
Continue the onslaught.
Could have put a second one at 1 hit point if we had tried. Alright, let's put everyone back in order.
Success. So
take all the
clearly
loot.
view.
And
Or
then
is it
use
merely
the
a
holy water
trick of
here.
the light?
Oh, that also kills a negative quirk. So that was good. I did not know that was the outcome. Maybe it's not always the outcome. Maybe I just never have a holy water. Alright, another encounter. Oh, we've got the shiver. I hate this guy so much. Oh, kill it with fire. Do whatever it takes to kill it before it does that. Oh my god! This is a really nasty fight with the changes they've made to the ghoul in Crimson Court. The ghoul is a much more nasty foe than it used to be. I'll attack it. Don't have a real choice. Skiver's very fast. It does so much damage.
Vision. The end approaches.
Alright, we can't. Oh, I can't. If we do the heal, we can't hit it.
Press the
It's more important to die.
Give them no quarter.
Absolutely. And then we'll cleanse our blight. Skull Toss is going to be a stun, which is not what we need on our Vestal. She resists it. Alright, next we clobber this guy for a really serious amount of damage. Then we've got to do some healing. I don't want to kill this, so we're going to Toxin Trickery again. This will give... we're not gonna kill it with this guy either. Let's do a little bit of stress relief back there. Perfect, okay. Don't pass. No, don't do it. Okay. There we go.
Monster's size has no intrinsic
Perfect.
worth, unless
I mean,
exsanguination be considered a virtue.
some drawbacks to that encounter. Maybe we should camp? Don't have combat in this next room. Let's go ahead and camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself.
Good,
against the
okay,
coming
what can we
horror.
do for... What do we have for, uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Zealous Vigil. This will prevent a nighttime ambush. Also, it gave him stress relief, which he benefited from. We can lash his cure. He doesn't have a disease, does he? Just a crimson curse. Lash's Solace is the minus 50%. Dang it. That's always the worst. Is he might just be like, nope, I have decided I don't care. No one else picked up any diseases. Do we have any health restoring? We don't, do we? Well, that's a bummer. That's a stress reduction. Accuracy and dodge to somebody. Go there. And we have 3 left. Well, we'll go ahead and encourage. He declined it as well. Alright. Just the way things go.
The light. The
Here
promise of
in
safety.
Albuquerque. Okay, I'm gonna check these back to just to see what's in them. I might hit up the meat wagon. What do we get here? A painting. Then this one's, yeah, we'll hit up this meat wagon. We'll check to see what is just inside this doorway. Nothing in there. Possibility we could have gotten some food while I looked. Yep, nothing there, so that was a waste of our time. We can backtrack and then head south. This has been a mildly inefficient exploration of this space, but it's because of all the crisscrossing pathways. There'll be an encounter right here. It'll be before a light goes down. Oh, hello guys. Hadn't seen you much this particular hallway or dungeon, so I guess it's good to be reminded you exist. Let's see if we can. It's not gonna die from its current bleed, so let's kill it. And there's the Crimson Curse. Knew it was gonna happen. Oh, yeah, I'm still happy with that decision.
The fevered pitch of battle.
Lots of damage. A stun early on is not good for the gander. Left at 2 hit points. Ah, man. Alright, he's gonna just taunt everyone. Oh, what is that dodge? No.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Oh, I didn't realize that had a stun component. We'll get some heals going. Both of them at 2 hit points. Alright, I mean, if he wants to take a crit, that's whatever. Let's, oh, no, I don't even want to use it this turn. Let's kill one mosquito. Then we can kill the other. There's Bombing Run, which is going to do an absurd amount of damage. We may have to get out of here. Let's top off our health. Things are looking bad. What is that bleed? 3 damage for 3 rounds? That's not super terrible. We can solve his health problems. There's still a long way to go on this guy. It does so much damage every turn that we don't want to keep it alive. We do have bandages, so let's use them. We'll still give everybody some health.
For now.
So much damage.
On the brink,
We'll kill it, and then we'll bandage to prevent her from dying while we walk. I'm actually thinking this is probably get out of dodge why the getting's good territory. Let's eat our food. And what can we throw away? We can throw away these torches to make room for the invitation. Then we'll just get out of here. That's that just did not go well for us. Alright, a lot of people now at 6 in this party group. Which is good. But they are also very stressed out, so we can't send them on a second mission. Let's see if that pushed this up to spawning the boss. It did. So now what we want to do is we want to take a group of 4s to face the unstable flesh. We want people who do nice AoE type damage. Lag would be a good option. Perhaps we take Alex as well. Maybe Digby. Balance it out with a little bit of healing. Alright, and then I like this skill loadout. We can do this loadout as well. Yes, I am satisfied with this loadout. Now let's unequip our trinkets. Want to give her our healing and stress removing plan here. This is gonna be blight related, so we'll just give him everything we can. Then here we go. The Eldritch Slayer's Ring, because the inchoate flesh will be that, and then maybe Dismas's head. Go candle and gloves. Very similar trinket loadout as we head. Let's very quickly address other concerns. But yeah, alright, we'll let him come down off of his rapturous high. And we will help these guys out as well. I think she only drinks. Is that true? I didn't put 2 people who... Okay, yeah, they're both vampires. He only drinks. Good. The Crusader we don't have to worry about. His health is fine. All right, let's tackle this boss. And look at what is this? The Pagan. Plus 25% damage versus the Fanatic. I mean, that's really good, but, like, can you force him to spawn by bringing, like, 4... So I've never seen him. I don't know that that would be good. I know that you know ahead of time that he's somewhere on the map, but, alright, we'll bring our food, bring 3 shovels, And we are going to bring stacks of curatives. We'll go 12 torches. And we will bring the stacks of holy water as well. I think that does it for us. Laudum is... I'm less worried about that. He says.
I could not store such a prodigious amount of offal, nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnameable things from outer spheres. When excavations beneath the manor broke through into an ancient network of aqueducts and tunnels, I knew I had found a solution to the problem of disposal.
All right.
The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
Unstable flesh. What do you figure? Is he in the northwest or the southwest? Put in your bets now. We're gonna go north first. And then we're gonna accidentally, like, walk right back through the door. Got a little bit of scouting. We are doing bonus damage. It's gonna help us out in this fight. Can anyone 100% disarm? Deal. This will be a combat. We're still at full light. Alright, up against corpse eaters, no problem. They've got really high blight resistance, so I'm not going to try.
Masterfully executed.
There are other ways for us to get these kills. What's their stun resistance at? 70%? Maybe we just judgment then. Looks like it wouldn't have mattered one way or the other. Let's do this advance. I did not expect to pick up that kill, but I'm glad I got it. Counterattack. Perfect. Alright, that worked out pretty effectively. And we picked up scouting again. Probably got something with a Warren scouting trinket or a trait. We'll head west, see how this goes. We can use a holy water here to get some extra stuff. Alright, got a little bit of extra food. Nobody needs that at the moment. It'll be clearly one of the things we get rid of as soon as possible. No scouting this hallway. I am very desperately hoping for scouting in this room. Not get it. So, do you risk going west? Or do you head south and you maybe hope that you can trigger the scouting?
Ambushed by foul invention.
A little bit of health needs to be restored, that's no problem. No scouting here either. Letting me down. Okay, we got a bunch of mosquitoes. We have surprised them. Don't know if we'll be able to kill them. Oh, what does this do for damage? 6 to 11 won't kill any of them, so instead... This does 13 to 24. It's not quite a guaranteed kill. Crit modifier times 6 doesn't matter. It does not matter. We'll kill one, it slides everything forward. Then we'll kill another, so everything slides forward. These have a pretty low stun resistance, so let's try and stun one of them. They're still pretty darn fast. One of them survives with 1 hit point. They'll probably get to go before our team does this round, and that is true. Thirst does get it killed. Did not infect him. And then we get a bombing run to, like, just to make matters worse. Okay. That's gonna be a lot of damage. 3 damage, 9 damage. I think that's worth bandaging. She has... at her health level, that's actually fine. Now, how do we make room here? Food. Yep. Now, let's get that scouting. Tell me where the boss is. Is it going to be north or is it going to be south? We don't know. Oh boy, rough fight. Can't kill that. Hoping to be able to kill that. She's in the wrong position, right, so she can't use that. Plague grenade might get a kill there in the back. Okay, that's good. It'll die next turn.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay, this has actually been working out pretty good. Then we trigger the heals.
The wounds of war can
pretty low.
but never hidden. Great is the weapon.
So all we have left is this Swine Reaver. You start stacking up a Blight on him. And then maybe we get some heals. Oh. We maybe do not get some heals. Sure. I'm stalling a little bit. That heal was probably not necessary. Or advised. We'll stack up this Blight.
Impressive.
It'll be dead in 2 turns. It'll be dead in 1 turn. Unnecessary. I probably should have just attacked to trigger maybe a stress relief for the party if we would have gotten a crit. Okay, none of this currently fits in our inventory. We only have 1 anti-venom? Oh, I have an overflow of anti-venom. Okay. Anything else I have an overflow of that I'm not thinking? Okay. I think for the time being, we're good with what we have. Then we'll camp. Did we get the scouting? We did not. Alright, so we're going to camp and we're going to head north.
A moment of respite.
And hope to find the boss.
To steel oneself against the coming horde.
You know what? I bet it's south. I bet the boss is south. Is Sanctuary, or we have Bandit Sense. Bandit Sense will give us the scouting we need. We don't really have any problem with anything except for Battle Trance is good, but we keep moving out of position. It's gonna be important. Any other buffs we really have? We actually really don't have a lot of great buffs here. So, I guess you take Battle Trance. And we'll cleanse that stress. And we'll just, like, bottom it out. Alright, so not a lot of great benefits here.
A blazing star is born.
Let's head south. We can come back to this treasure chest. And
Mind that such missteps are
that did not apply the bleed, so we're fine there. Ooh, we can increase somebody's damage. Let's increase his damage. We do that with medicinal herbs. So now we got a 30% damage bonus until camp, which we never have enough light. Enter this room and face the flesh. Alright. So we want to hit the hearts whenever possible. If we can only attack one. And if we can hit two things, we hit two things. So everybody use a holy water to prevent debuffs. We will wicked hack there. Let's judgment. Then she is the only one who needs health. Blade grenade. I've forgotten to use holy water on 2 people so far.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Let's trigger riposte. Maybe we can get some nice reactions here. Stun is resisted. Stun resisted the second time? Oh, well, we dodged it entirely. Oh, she's in lower position because she's out of. Yeah, okay. Fine. Now, we're going to do a lot of damage here. So far, so good. We're gonna stack up that blight again. Very good. That's 10 damage to each of those positions. Also, we got our Hellion back into position 1. Give everybody a little bit of health. Wicked Hack does the same amount of damage as Iron Swan. So definitely want to do that on the weakened part of it. 10 damage there. It's going to do a little bit of a heal. We more or less have this thing dead. Let's Judgment the Heart. We might be able to kill this before it does anything.
The flesh is knit.
Bone Zephyr hasn't acted yet. What is it? It's at 13 health, so it's dead. Here we go.
Grotesque in death as it was in life.
Easy peasy. What can we fit in our inventory?
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Let's go ahead and kill. I did notice that as soon as I said how easy that fight was, that Wayne June apparently could hear me, and oh, I see. I could just get rid of that part of it. It's just a buff. Gotta be smart. Gotta be smart about these things. Let's. What should I put these portraits in place for? Probably the anti-venom at this point, since nobody got infected. We're gonna continue adventuring. Got some other stuff we can check out. We did not get any scouting though. Let's head. Okay, let's head east, and we'll hopefully get some scouting. And we'll just keep walking into traps that we don't detect.
Bring to life with a singular purpose.
And this time, there's the scouting. Alright, let's head east. There will be a curio, which we can use a bandage to solve. A little bit of food, which is unstackable at the moment. And an overflux of gold at the moment, so we'll abandon it. Then we disarm a trap with our 100% disarm. And this will be a curio with a combat. Alright, corpse eaters, fine. This is actually good for us. I am... Duelist advantage is probably still our best bet.
Continue the onslaught.
Case he gets attacked.
Them all.
Then we... Judgment here. It's unlikely to get a kill, but it could have happened. Can't reach with a wicked hack, but we could reach with a breakthrough. Alright, that guarantees a kill, so I think it was worth it.
Hope blossoms.
And we just go for a little bit of extra bleed there. It'll last one extra turn, but fortunately it decided to attack the only person that could do damage back to it. Negative 40% damage for 2 rounds. That's pretty robust.
The greater the glory.
Alright, none of this fits in our inventory currently. Thinking about tossing our remaining medicinal herbs for a full stack of gold. The jade is 375. Don't think it's worth throwing away our bandages quite yet. And the sacrificial stone, that's the one that we can't modify the outcome of. And there's like a 50-50 chance that it does something good or it does something bad. I'm not willing to roll those dice. Don't know if we had scouting in this hallway. We apparently did not.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
And now we have scouting. Uncovered no secret rooms. We'll head west. Get to search one box. And I guess we'll head west again, dig through this treasure chest, and then head north to see what's in that final room. Wait, do I not have any keys? I appear to have forgotten to bring keys. Well, forget that then. Thank goodness we didn't find any secret rooms.
Wealth
I would have
beyond
felt like a
measure,
right fool.
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Let's bring our torchlight all the way up and start one stack there of portraits. We still have a couple of things left in our inventory that are worth tossing, and hopefully we'll get a good amount of drops here in this combat.
Press this advantage.
Alright, kill the back
Become
row.
the quarter.
Drums of Doom. A little bit sooner than I would have liked. We're still gonna go for the Drums of Doom guy, because he's a stress problem. Moved himself forward, allowing us to attack with other units now.
Confidence surges as the enemy
But it won't
crumbles.
become a necessity. Let's get the healing going. And from there we'll be able to probably finish this off. Let's bandage. Put that to good use. Guess we'll stack up that blight in the back row. Unfortunately, it lives longer than it should. Alright, 1 hit point on, well, 2 hit points on the Swine Reaver, and what will be 1 hit point on the hook guy. So, inconvenient all around. Kill them both.
Struck. A trifling
All right.
victory.
everything from there
Victory
stacked.
nonetheless.
We did get a little bit more scouting. We have a curio to our right. I'm contemplating heading south and engaging in one more combat. Okay, what can we throw away? Throw away the bandages. Actually, we throw away the shovels because we know that there is no blockages. So, throw away the shovels, take the deeds. We have 2 more spaces of not useful items. We did get a respawn to combat. Are we gonna get jumped by the collector? Nope. While it's tempting to break through these guys, it does just not enough damage to be worthwhile. Of course, if we put things at 1 hit point, that equally is troubling. Probably would have been better off to use our Vestal to do that, but we'll go for a stun. May buy us an opportunity here. But they are quite fast. Not fast enough. Okay, little bit of gold.
They can be beaten.
Take the busts. And what, do you take you eat the food? You take the gold? Take the gold, and then you try and get 1 more combat out? The chances of getting a hunger check were real low. We only had to go through 1 box. Alright, here we go. Oh no. Of all the enemies. In all the bars in all the world, these mosquitoes had to walk into mine. Okay, come on. Can't you get a kill? Let's stun something. Let's miss and not stun anything. Alright, how many vampires are we going to get out of this? 1! Okay, we got a kill out of that, that's good. It's 2 vampires. A lot of bleed damage. You know, I should have went for the other one because I hadn't acted yet. Alright, well, take everything that fits in our inventory.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Is there anything else that comes of value here? I don't see anything that's worth throwing away. So we'll let this stuff go. And we will leave. What? Having a little bit of trouble clicking on the little medallion there. Alright, so we picked up this trinket. The pagan talisman for fighting the fanatic. Starting to think that maybe it's my mouse or something with the window that I'm playing in right now, because I couldn't click the proceed or next button either. So, gold-wise, what are we doing? We've recovered a fair amount of our gold, which is good. What's our stress looking like? These guys, get them out of our party. So stress is mostly okay. Gombolt there is a little bit bothered by things. We have 7, 8 vampires. So we're gonna want to do something about that pretty quickly, I think. Uh, hmm. What's our level situation? We've got 4 level 6s, 4 level 5s. Maybe we could take this level 6 team into the Crimson Court. I mean, they're already mostly vampires. That might be a thing to do tomorrow. So we dive into the Crimson Court again. That's our first Vestal trinket. That's a good one. All right. Let's do that then. That'll be tomorrow. We'll take this team to one member that is not a vampire. So we'll need to bring with some blood. And then I guess you maybe here's my thought. Like, I think that I don't think that guy can come out in the Crimson Court, so that's not a concern. But if we took a team of vampires into a different area, oh yeah, like this whole team right here, I think it would guarantee him to spawn. That could be dangerous and also awesome. We still need to uncover 2 more bosses. One in the ruins and one in the cove. This is Silence in the Crypts, so yeah, we're gonna go to the courtyard tomorrow. That will be our plan. So let's wrap things up for today. I thank you for watching. We one more boss down, and nobody died in the process. They became vampires, but they didn't die, and we have a considerable amount of blood. As far as I've kind of been ignoring how much we've gotten here. The bank, we can build the bank. Build the bank. We could also build the granary. Those are both good things. And we're very close to being able to build the cartographer's camp. Well, golly, those are all good things. Let's go ahead and build those. I have all the blueprints I need to do so. We didn't get a blueprint from the flesh. Alright, so there's the bank. That's 5% per week. So that'll hopefully start adding up over time. The granary, that's gonna make our food more valuable. And we'll get some food for free each week. That's awesome. Alright. And then we start to get into the crazy stuff here, the individual class benefits, which are definitely good. You know, like I could already afford the performance hall for the jester, which is they're good bonuses, but I don't do finale jester, and we don't bring a jester on every mission, so the getting instead the cartographer's camp where torchlight will be more effective is going to be more valuable to everyone, and we're very close to getting that. After we do that, it looks like Deeds, the Altar of Light, Crusader, Vestal, Flagellant. We bring a lot of Crusaders, Vestals, and Flagellants with us, so that's probably the most beneficial of these buildings to build. Alright, I'm liking it. I'm digging it. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in. I want you to have a great day, and join me back here tomorrow for another adventure into the Crimson Court, where we will hopefully do a little bit better. We'll have a little bit more sustain, I hope, with the higher stress relief, and it will be a fun time. So we'll see you back here for that.